Hello everyone. Just thought I'd do a little update on these low profile sockets, the metric ones. Actually they were on sale at Princess Auto in the clearance section, and I think it was Napa or Part Source that had them on sale too. $9.99. And since I bought a set, I've had a few people ask me for more, for if I could get them some. So I actually went back and picked up a couple more sets. So I have 3 sets I'm going to give away or sell. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'll do something with them. Also want to do something, another video for the life of me now, I can't remember who it was, I'm sorry, was mentioning that they felt kind of light, he said. And his were a different brand, but I mean I'm pretty sure they're made by the same people. They look exactly the same, the tray looks the same. And so I figured I'd weigh them. The low profile socket weighs 37.8 grams. Compared to a regular socket, this one's a Mastercraft. It's a regular 6-point, 18 millimeter. And it weighs 50.7, so roughly 13 grams more. So this is 13 grams lighter. So for being 30% smaller, that sounds about right. So I don't think they're built too cheaply or too lightly. Doesn't feel too bad. Just for fun, I thought I'd weigh an 18 millimeter deep. That one rings in at a whopping 110.9 grams. So yeah, that's a bit of a beast compared to, what was it, 37? 37.8 grams. But yeah, if you can see the difference, obviously. Let me see if I'll set them down there and you can have a bit of a look. So yeah, I picked up some more of those. I'll maybe do a giveaway with them. Something I haven't figured out what I'm doing. Also, grabbed a light, of course. One of these little 18 light cod lights. I have one in the shed that's just a switch. Sticks, you can stick it, or has screws, or those even look like magnets. Oh, they are magnets. Cool, I didn't even know that. But this one's dimmable. You just turn the little knob, turn it on. Gets brighter as you go. In full brightness. These things are awesome. They run on 3 AAAs and they last a really long time. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet, but I'll do something with it. I might just stick it on the inside of my locker, I don't know. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to get any more lights, but it was cheap, it was on sale. That's my defense. So Rob, everybody else, talking about me not getting any more lights. It's not my fault, it was on sale. Just a grip light, has a handle there, has a hook, which some people don't use, but I like the hook. It's good for when you're doing suspension work to just hook it on the coil, the spring coil, and I like that the hook turns too, so it can be positioned multiple ways, it folds out of the way. And as with any lights, the first thing I check is the magnet. It's got a pretty decent magnet on it. They had another light there that was on sale too, but the magnet had 2 little magnets in the bottom of it, and they just sucked. So I had to grab this. It's not my fault, you can't blame me. It had to be done. And it's fairly bright. It's not super bright, but it's good. Can never have too many lights, I suppose. I'll take you off the tripod here. Move that out of the way. Another thing I picked up today, there's a new parts store in town. Well, they've been there for about 6 months. First I heard of them. I saw them online. Normally I order my parts through Rock Auto, and I'm in Canada, and it takes about a week, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less for them to get here. And I got to pay the exchange rate and everything else, but it still works out cheaper than getting them here. And so I picked up a new set of CV axles, right and left with the tone ring for the ABS. Picked those up, checked them out, they look good. I haven't got the old ones out to match them up, but they should be good. These were like 70 bucks a side, which is pretty close to the same price as Rock Auto. And that's local here. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. I mean, I still love Rock Auto, but if I can get the same parts locally, right away. This place doesn't really do retail. You have to do them online or call them up and order it and then go in and pick it up. I'm setting up an account with them actually. And yeah, you can do it online or call it in, and then they ship it from their warehouse to their storefront, and you can come in and pay for them and pick them up there, or they'll deliver them to you if you have an account. So yeah, that's awesome. That's my job this weekend, is installing some more CV axles. I've been doing a lot of that lately. There was something else new. Let's see, let's put these back where they go first. Oh, I got my Christmas lights up around the windows. Inside, looking all festive in here. Yep, pretty stylish, in the Christmas mood. Nope, wrong drawer, of course. This drawer. So yeah, I haven't even had a chance to use these low profiles yet, but I like them. I dig them. They're pretty cool. So yeah, and I've got most of my socket trays filled in. Just a few things missing. And I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to, but I started to fill in the SAE rack. I had most of them anyway, so now I'm just missing some deeps. Some of the bigger ones, mostly. So yeah, I mean, I don't use a whole lot of SAE, but if I have that many, I may as well fill it in. What the heck. My next step after Christmas, though, is to get a bigger box so I can take, instead of having sockets there, those are all extensions and stuff. Sockets in here, ratchets in there, and this is all my impact stuff down here. And, 1/2 inch and 3/8 drive, swivels, extensions, stuff like that, reducers. And these are my turbo sockets, deep, shallow, huge. Yeah, I'd like to get a toolbox where I could put all my sockets in one drawer and not have them scattered all over the place. That'd be swell. And also my wrenches, it'd be nice to have them in one single drawer, maybe two, one for metric and one for SAE. These are spline, they work for metric and SAE. They're good. These are metric, mostly Craftsman. Stubbies, metric. Various adjustables, double open end and double box end. SAE, these are all SAE except for this little, I think this one's the Honda. Yeah, a little Honda double box end, 10 and 12 millimeters, really handy for working on small engines. Then I've got SAE metric with some larger ones up there, different brands. Just picked up a set of offset double box end metrics. Goes from, what is it, 8? No, it goes from 10 to 19. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, or whatever. No, yeah, 18, 19. Made in Taiwan, but they'll do for what I use them for. I don't use them that often, but they are handy when you have them. Then down here are just my gear wrenches. Metric, metric swivel heads, metric stubbies, SAE stubbies, SAE gear wrench, SAE swivels, and these are the Blue Point reversible ratcheting wrenches. Love those things. I use them more than any other wrench. Never broken one. So yeah, it'd be nice to get those into one drawer. So I'd like to, kind of, let me back up a bit where I can, except the car's here. It'd be nice to get rid of all these three and put everything in one box. I'll keep this Gray Tools box forever. It was a gift from my wife, so I'll never get rid of that. I don't know what I'll do with it. In fact, I hate to get rid of any of them, really. But I mean, I can't hoard every toolbox I come across. So there's a good place for the light. Turn it on, stick it in there. Here's my Snap-on hat. Part source and a repair shop in Mexico that belongs to a friend. Yeah, I have those hats and I never wear hats. And coveralls in there, welding shirt, some other stuff. Geez, that's a pretty bright light. Yeah, it's cool. I didn't even know it was metric or magnetic. Little chart up there with equivalence metric to SAE, like say a 5/16 is equivalent to an 8mm, 3/8 to a 10, 7/16 to 11, 1/2 inch 13, etc., etc. I find it comes in handy doing axle nuts instead of having to buy like a bigger one. I think the next one I'm doing is a 32mm axle nut, and I don't have it, but I've got a 1 1/4, which is exactly the same. So, saves me having to buy those. Anything else new? Just curious if anybody's interested in locksmithing. I purchased these a while ago. It came with this. It's a clear plastic lock. See if it'll focus in a bit. So you can see the pins as you're picking it. And it came with a pick set. Let's go over here. Hold on a second. Let me just set you down for a sec. So yeah, it came with a whole bunch of different picks and tensioner tools. And I got that on Amazon. I think it was like 60 bucks for the pick set with the clear lock. And the clear lock helps you quite a bit when you can see what you're doing. For the most part, I just use the rake picks and rake the locks, and I've gotten just about every lock I've tried. I mean, I practice on one of these U-Haul disc locks, a couple of padlocks that I lost the keys to. So yeah, I practiced on, I mean, obviously, toolbox locks are simple. I could pick those with a bobby pin pretty much. I've picked these. I have the keys to all of these, but I can pick them no problem. So yeah, if anybody's interested in this is a GoSo brand. I don't know if it's a great brand, but it works. And it's definitely a fun thing to learn. Comes in handy. I mean, I've also got a lockout set somewhere in here. No, it's not in there. Where is it? Yeah, avalanche. I don't know what I did with it. I've got a lockout set somewhere.